Hi, this is Captain Bill Pike, Executive Editor of Power and Motor Yacht Magazine. And some while ago I wrote a story entitled, What Next? That story appears in the September issue of Power and Motor Yacht Magazine. It's about what you might do, how you might navigate if your electronics, for some bizarre reason, fail. What I'm going to show you today is a technique that's as old as the hills, kind of dates back to the era of wooden ships and iron men. It's called a bow and beam bearing, and who knows, it may get you out of a tough spot someday. So here goes. Okay, what I've got set up here is an old chart of the Berry Islands. Did a boat delivery some years ago through the Berries. Got this chart kicking around, pull it out of a chart logger. I've set up some chart work here, very simple chart work. I did it in with a Sharpie. If I was actually doing this on a boat, I would have done it with a number 3 pencil. Got a couple of estimated positions. We're proceeding down southbound more or less, a little east to south. Let's say this is our last estimated position. We're trying to keep a certain distance off these keys down through here. We don't want to get in too close to shore, get into trouble with a coral reef or something like that. So we notice up ahead there's a point or an antenna or a school or a church, a light, something that is easily identifiable. So as we proceed along here, when that light bears 45 degrees on the starboard bow, we hit our stopwatch, or if you just got a watch you can use that too, but be pretty accurate about it. This is 45 degrees relative. Of course we're running, let's say 190 degrees true, and to get this angle, the correct angle, you can sight over the top of your compass. You could do it two ways, really. You can kind of approximate 45 degrees by eye. That's not as accurate as sighting over the top of the compass. If you're going to sight over the compass, though, you've got to remember that you've got to add, in this case, 45 degrees to the course you're running. That would be 190 plus 45. You're looking at 235 degrees you should see over the top of your compass as you shoot this bearing. At any rate, you hit the stopwatch here, you continue running 190 degrees true until you're exactly abeam of this point, this light, church, whatever, and you hit the stopwatch again. The angle here, 90 degrees. Again, that's a relative angle, as this 45 was. When you look over the top of your compass, this bearing should be 190 plus 90. 280 degrees. Let me simplify it for just a second, show you what we've got. Let's say we took our first bearing at 10 a.m. Let's say we took the second bearing at 10:30 a.m. So a half an hour has elapsed here. And let's say that we're proceeding on this course at 7 knots. That was about the speed the boat I delivered through the Berries would make. The vessel made half an hour's travel from here to here, so not 7 knots, but half of 7 knots, or 3.5 nautical miles. Now, the distance from here to here is 3.5 nautical miles. The distance from here to here is also 3.5 nautical miles, according to the tenets of trigonometry. Now back to the chart. So, we've got, when we're at 10:30 here, this is not an estimated position, and this would qualify as a fix. The whole technique, actually, as I mentioned before, is known as a bow here and beam here bearing, a bow and beam bearing. It's one of the most fundamental scenarios in coastal navigation and or if you like, dead reckoning. Hope this may help you out someday. Take care.